My girlfriend thinks I sent her nudes to my friends. Hi everyone, I need advice ASAP with my current situation. Background: me and my girlfriend have been dating for 3 years straight, no breaks/breakups. When we have a problem we come to each other and talk it out. I would say it's a very healthy and loving relationship. My friends are jealous of my relationship and always makes jokes like maybe I should go FCK your girlfriend and I bet he or she is cheating on you right now. My friends have an extremely deep crush on my girlfriend, so deep that one of my friends used to have my girlfriend's bikini picture as his lock screen. Creepy I know, but he took it down after I told him to. Story: I woke up this morning to texts from my girlfriend saying, "How could you? I trusted you, why would you do that to me?" I was confused and immediately texted her back asking what happened, only to be replied with, "You know what you did." I called her and she was on the phone crying to me saying things like, "Why did you do this? Everyone knows you're a liar, you never loved me." I then asked her what did I do and she ended the call and blocked my number. 2 hours later she arrived at my house crying and screaming, "Why did you do this to me?" I once again replied saying what did I do, only for her to take off her promise ring, throw it at me and walk away. I've never been so hurt in my life. Ever since I gave her that ring she's never taken it off, and for her to return it back to me, it was like a stab in the heart. I tried to contact her through Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, email and much more social media apps, only for me to find out that I'm blocked. 5 hours have passed and I still sat there clueless as to what I did. So I decided to reach out to a mutual friend of ours to ask what's going on, and accordingly to her I apparently sent my girlfriend's nudes to my friends. I immediately knew it was one of my friends' stupid trashy jokes that they like to pull, but I was completely shocked by 2 things. 1. That my friends took it this far, and 2. that my girlfriend actually believed them. Texted her parents asking them if she's alright and if I could talk to her, but her dad threatened me. So I asked our mutual friend to ask my girlfriend to unblock me, but apparently my girlfriend said that I doesn't deserve the right to talk to her after doing that to her. After that, I texted my friends questioning why they would do this to me, but they just said it's a big prank and that they were planning on telling her tomorrow and that it's not a big deal. I've never yelled at them so much in my life. Can't have one thing that make me happy because they just ruin it. Even in a serious time like this where I'm literally losing my relationship, they kept making jokes like maybe you should release the real photos and maybe she'll date me now. I keep telling them just to end the prank, but they want to wait the full 24 hours for some dumb reason. Anyways, I think I'll even the story here because it's became a bit long and nobody wants to be reading forever. I don't know what to do. I have zero contact with her and I don't trust my friends with the fact that they'll tell her. Please help me, I love her way too much to just lose her over something like this. Also sorry for any typos, I'm rushing this. Update 1. My girlfriend currently has her phone taken away, meaning that nobody can get in contact with her, so neither me, the mutual friend, or the friends involved can explain to her what's going on, which is really frustrating because I just want to fix things. Last night I decided to try to reach out to their family again by PS4 chat. I can talk to her brother. I asked him if they're going to push charges and he said maybe, but it's more towards the no side because his sister, my girlfriend, doesn't want to push charges against me. I was relieved by that, but I'm still afraid because they can change their mind at any second. I also told him to tell his sister to talk to me so I can explain, but he said she's currently at her grandparents' house. She goes there when she's stressed, it calms her down and she's really close with them. So I told him tell her to contact me when she's ready to talk. This morning I read a comment saying that I should write a letter explaining what's going on, so I did exactly that and my parents agreed to bring it to them later today. I've been arguing with those friends about this so-called prank that's ruined everything. They don't seem to care that much, but I will be dropping them once this is over. I'll update this again later or when anything else/more happens. You need to dump those friends. They took it way too far and their comments about your girlfriend aren't okay. They don't respect you, her, or your relationship. Give your girlfriend some time. She keeps reaching out, so clearly she is looking for answers. Did you explain to the mutual friend what happened? Maybe she can relay that to your girlfriend. I'm so sorry this happened to you, frown. I'm only in contact with my friends just so they can end this joke, but after that I will no longer speak to them. Also, the mutual friend said that my girlfriend's parents took her phone away for a couple hours so she can have a break. Mate, you should have pulled your toxic douchebag friends into line long before this. The way they treat and speak about your girlfriend is disgusting, and frankly, the fact that you've let it go on this long is really disrespectful to your girlfriend. At this point, you gotta choose her or them. It's clear they don't respect your relationship, and are actively sabotaging it. This isn't a prank, it's sabotage. Good luck getting the girl back. If you want to keep her, dump your idiot friends. Why are you still friends with these people is my main question. All I read was red flag after red flag, and still they are your friends. If any of my friends made any kind of jokes like that about my girlfriend, I'd be ready to fight them. You need to force the situation with your friends and then cut contact if you want to have a relationship with anyone in the future. I'm planning on never speaking to them again after this. When you found out that your friend had a picture of your GF on their lock screen, you should have realized that they aren't your friend. If she's alright and if I could talk to her, but her dad threatened me. I mean, did you tell them it was a lie? So I asked our mutual friend to ask my girlfriend to unblock me. Dude, ask your friend to clear up the lie. You're focusing on the wrong bit. You need to get her the correct information more than it needs to come from your mouth. Get different and better friends. Causing people emotional distress is not a prank. It's being an asshole. I was way too focused on the fact that I wanted to comfort and talk to her more than anything, so sadly her parents doesn't know that it's a prank. Currently my girlfriend has her phone taken away, but as soon as she gets it back our mutual friend will tell her. Also, I'm dropping my friends. How do I, 37M, support my wife, 36F, through a shared tragedy? My wife and I have been together for 15 years this spring, and are expecting our first child, a daughter, just before that anniversary. Our cat, 13M, would be 14 this July, and has been with us since he was 6 weeks old. My wife adopted him for me in August 2007. He's been with us through the past third of our lives, and is like a son to us. He comforted us when my father passed unexpectedly last February, and when my wife suffered a miscarriage the next day. In December, the vet found a mass in his colon. We took him to an animal hospital and got him emergency surgery, from which he has been recovering. He's been a fixture in our lives and shared life together. We recently found out that the carcinoma that was removed is growing back aggressively, and that his chances to living to the end of the month are slim. How can I best help my wife through this time, when I'm feeling the pain so acutely too? We're trying to get a last-ditch effort at saving him, but if he passes it will be devastating. We've been crying together, and I've tried to make sure to let her cry it out as I comfort her, but it's difficult for me to know how to make her feel better. It's also upsetting, because we should both be able to just enjoy the anticipation of our coming daughter, but it's hard to when the creature we've considered a son for almost a decade and a half is dying. Thank you for taking the time to read this. It's been very difficult to write. I'm so sorry. I do not have helpful advice on this, but I'm sending you a hug. One day in the future I will need this advice, and my heart hurts for you that you need it right now. Good luck to you. You sound like the best dad a pet could have. Positive thoughts will help her, clearing her mind by doing activities she likes to do. The grieving process is different for everyone, but acceptance will come. I am so sorry for the two of you that you're both are going through this. I am sending you, your wife and kitty a hug. Please be strong for her and the kitty, they both need your support. I know it's hard to see your pet suffer, especially one you have loved so much. What you're going through with your cat just sucks. There's no way around that fact. While you want to help your wife through this, she likely wants to help you through it just as much. So figure out a way you can grieve together. One of the things you can do is decide together any plan of action for your sweet kitty. You can research independently and come meet to go over your findings. If you decide the kindest, most loving thing you can do for your cat is to make his passing swift, please allow me, and a barskillion other Redditors who have endured the same thing, to ease your worries. It is not at all painful for your beloved pet. The process, injections, is like a muscle relaxer wrapped in an anti-anxiety med. You will actually get to watch your dear pet relax for the first time because the pain is gone. In that relaxed state, he simply passes. There's truly no pain, just relief for the patient. You can take your cat to the vet for this, or you can have a vet come to your home for this. Whatever you think your cat is more comfortable with is the option you should choose. Please just don't forget your wife likely needs to be needed as you both endure this loss. This is great advice, but I'd like to add one thing: make a plan for what you're going to do after your cat passes. One of our cats died suddenly last year, and we hadn't discussed what we would do with the remains when the time came. We ended up having her cremated, but not having a plan in place ahead of time added extra stress and grief to the whole situation. I'm so sorry. My childhood dog passed a year and a half ago and it was the worst pain I've been through. My BF at the time had gotten attached to her too and also grieved with me. There's not much to do to make it better. Just give her the space to cry and grieve and do not be afraid to cry with her. I know sometimes people try to be strong and hold their emotions back, but sometimes you both just need to hold each other and cry. Whenever you can, try to lift some weight off her shoulders when she's feeling extra down, i.e., cook dinner or do the laundry. I'm sure she'll do the same when you're the one feeling extra down. Also, don't be ashamed if you're both feeling down and don't have the energy to do your chores. It happens to the best of us. We're human. When you're feeling up for it, I think getting a gift in memory of your cat would be nice. It could be a photo album, some framed photos, a necklace or some keepsake of the cat, etc. Something so you two will always have your precious baby around and you can both keep the memory alive. I don't have kids, so I don't know what it's like to be anticipating, but please don't feel bad because you feel like you should feel excitement. Losing a pet is incredibly devastating and you both have every right to be grieving and feel sad. Your boat today I fucked up a baby will bring joy into your lives in due time, but nothing can replace a lost loved one. So again, don't feel bad for feeling so sad right now. Wish your family the best of luck. You will get through this, a little at a time. Should I, 26F, tell my boyf, 25M, that his weight is affecting our sex life? NSFW. Hi all. I've been with my man about 4 years. When we met he was physically fit as he did martial arts etc. and ate healthy. He's put on about 60 pounds I would say and gone from a M to an XL in the last year. He loves to eat and I cook a lot. I try to make healthy alternatives but he is always repulsed by my attempts haha. And he has no interest in joining my home workouts. I must say his weight gain does not bother me at all. He's handsome, funny, thoughtful, honestly can't fault him. He's still a hottie as far as I'm concerned. But we're both quite tactile people and he has quite high sex drive. But he's starting to complain about, oh why don't you want it as much? You're not making the effort, it's not like before. But the problem is with his extra weight a lot of it's round the middle and we can quite get at it sometimes like we used because well it kinda gets in the way. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just affects the thrust / position etc. Like his thing has to travel past the circumference of his belly to get inside me. We can only do certain positions now, some of which he's not keen on. And that makes it harder. And he gets really tired really easily. I feel like how you gonna want it 3/4 times a day but you are sweating breathless during the first round. And I'm dying too because I'm having to do most of the work make up for him not being able to do his part. I don't wanna be like babe if you want our old sex life, lose weight cause I don't care. I just feel like he seems oblivious to the fact that it's his size and fitness decline causing this. Any tips how to approach the subject? Or for those of you who are bigger or a bigger man tips about positions etc.